Yo, this video will be about the map and icons that I haven't previously talked about in other videos. When you open the map, there's a lot to take in. While hovering over a few might give you the info you want, that's not always the case, so this will help break down forts, Imperials, black skulls, trade routes, and hazard zones. Imperial forts are structures that will shoot cannons and mortars at you if you get too close, shown on the map with the purple and white flag icon. The forts that are around ports will only attack you if you're part of an opposing faction or guild. It's good to also see the diamond icons that are sometimes around the port forts, which are cannon towers that will also shoot you. However, a great way to avoid getting shot is using the escort skill, which allows you to enter a port through an external lighthouse. The difference between the ports is that you can destroy an Imperial fort for loot, while you mainly attack port forts during a port battle. The loot from the Imperial fort is different each time it spawns, but you can check with your spyglass. You'll most likely need a group to take it down, or a lot of patience and wood to repair. It's good to note that mortars do extra damage to the structures. Imperial ships will be found across the map, and we'll find them with a golden octopus icon. If you get close to these ships, they will have a sight meter above them. So if you get close enough and it fills up, it will lock onto you, even if you didn't shoot it. These ships drop good loot, exclusively Imperial fragments. You'll need to gather a lot of these for future ships or sell them to players for a high price. Imperial legends are also on the map, with a red skull flag icon, which is basically an Imperial ship's big brother. These can be huge. I'm fighting a 45k ship with this group and it's still taking about 5 to 10 minutes. While it can be smaller, it's normally more than one ship. So have a good ship ready or a group of buddies that take them out. It will drop loot similar to the Imperial ship, but just more. Also, while the legend takes big hits, it will occasionally drop loot into the ocean. Don't pass it up. When you look at the map, you'll sometimes see black skull icons around. These are other players who have recently sunk another player. Sinking them will actually get you better experience and loot, but means you're opening yourself up to PvP. Checking the map for these icons can give you a heads up to see if these areas are safe to pass through. And getting one yourself will mean you will have a black mark for about 7 to 30 minutes. You'll notice these dotted lines going around the map connecting ports and mines. These are trade routes that supply goods for ports, which you then can buy by visiting them. The merchant ships that you see out at sea seem like they are just aimlessly sailing, but they are actually following these trade routes. So if you're looking for a specific good that a merchant might have, you can choose which trade route you want to continuously rob. I said rob because you are basically stopping the port from getting that good. This can be a strategy to minimize the profit of an enemy port to a degree. The trade route will say the percentage of the ships left on the route, which shows how bad or good the trades are going. The NPC pirates attack these trade routes as well, so some port owners might specifically target pirates to maximize profits. There are main trade routes that are shorter and central trade routes that go across the entire map. From what I noticed, there are simply just more merchants along the central trade routes. As you look at the map, you'll also notice different hazard zones. This is to let you know where you might find smaller or bigger ships to fight. Hazard level 1 being the easiest and 7 being the hardest. This can also help you plan where you might want to set up your main port or private island, since at the beginning you might want it nice and easy, but soon you'll want to be near more profitable ships and not have to travel to the other side of the map each time, but instead be right outside your front door. I think this covers most of the icons you might see on the map that hasn't been covered in my other videos. Check out more videos to hopefully find more useful information and mechanics.